What's up guys, Total Legion, welcome back to another Napoleon online battle, and today I'll be in charge of the French, and my opponent Gunnar the Great will be in charge of the Spanish. So, here we are on the Italian grasslands map. It's actually the first time I've played as France on this map. I don't generally go for France, as they are quite an overpowered faction, but the guy I was up against had about 6 stars I think, or it might have been 5. So I did want to try them out on this map at least. So let's go ahead and go over the army comps in just a sec when it decides to finish deployment. I did take a while to deploy actually, I must say. There we go. Okay, so we'll actually start while the deployment stage is still going. We have 3 of these Fusiliers of line, looking very nice, and then 3 of the Swiss foot. I really love their like red and yellow coats, they look really cool. 4 Voltigeurs. And then 3 Old Guard. These are our reserves, these are the guys who are going to win us the battle. And then we have, I'm going to butcher this, 4 Chevaliers Lancers. Chevaliers, there you go. If you're French, tell me how to pronounce it. Anyway, so here we are on the great Italian grassland, I think that's what it's called, I've already forgotten. But yeah, I went for quite a nice large army kind of setup. The rules were no artillery, and I think it was 4 light, yeah it was 4. So let's take a look at my opponent's setup here. Let's see, it's kind of hard. We'll start over here first, because we'll get to those later. So he has 1, 2, I think he has 2 of those Fusiliers, doesn't he? No, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Fusiliers. 1, 2 light infantry, I guess. Unless he had more up here. No. 2 light infantry. And 1 Grenadiers. And then 2 Woolen Guards. Or Walloon Guards, or however you pronounce it. 2 Hussars. He had a very small amount of cav. At least from what I could see. I know he has more than just these guys here. I think that's it. And then at the front here, yeah, here you go. His is some more light now. Triadorus de Cantabria. He has 1 of those, I think. Maybe 2. And then he has some Volterios de la Coruna, which I really don't know what they are. They're like gorillas, I guess. And then some Cazadores de Catulina. So, there we go. So I've just got a nice line here. Got to just set up an extended line on this left flank. Just keep my old guard back here, because I don't think I'll be needing them at the present moment of time. Let's have a look. So we got my cav behind the skirmishers here. I have all the gears, just testing them out for this battle. I don't normally go for them. I prefer light infantry. Look at these guys. Look really cool. I really like the Napoleonic kind of era in general. So I'm going to speed it up for a bit, because there isn't actually any action going on as of now. So yeah, we're on this Italian map. I was kind of hoping to get to the hill first, but I saw he put his guys there. I guess he can do that because they're guerrillas. So that was like a bit of a disadvantage. So I thought, I'm not going to go for him straight away. I'm just going to kind of figure out his lines, try and work out what he's going to do. He actually left this quite exposed, so that was kind of nice. Also, these guys here, I found out aren't actually as good as my Voltigeurs, which you'll see in a minute. So, get a bit of action now. He set up his light infantry here on his right flank, and they're going to be in range already. So they're going to be able to get a couple of shots off on my Swiss foot, as you should see in a second. I think they're in range, aren't they? Yeah, there they are. So they get a couple of shots off. They take about 6 of my guys. But, you know, there's no harm done there. I just moved them away. You'll see in a minute. So look at his general. We didn't actually go over the generals. He just has his general staff. And I have a historical general who is Markel Soult. Probably said that wrong, but it's French. Okay. So he's just going to continue firing with his light infantry. I didn't actually notice at the time. So I was kind of a bit delayed reaction here. So I did actually move over my Voltigeurs. And you'll be surprised how well these guys do up against the light infantry. Let's see, he only has one, doesn't he? Only one line of light infantry? Yeah. So they're going to be going back and forth for a long time here. So I don't need to worry about that flank for long. He didn't actually push up with his flank in the end. There was a lot of fighting on the left flank mainly, more than there was on the right flank. That's how imposing the French army is. These guys are already down to the orange morale level, if you can see that. Let's get some close angles here, because I didn't actually get any in the last Napoleonic video. Just look at that. I think the graphics in this were really good. Nearly as good as Shogun's. Shogun's graphics were amazing. So he's just going to push out his guys to his flank. I've already moved my guys up here, as you can see, getting ready to counter that. He's going to have the hill advantage. And you will see I actually do move my my units away here. There you go, look, he's getting in range. They have very low morale, the Spanish. I did notice that in this. That's why I don't tend to go for them. They're good in like naval battles and such, but definitely not in line battles. But yeah, he's gonna have the hill advantage, but it's not that good of a hill advantage because he's gonna push forward. He's gonna have to push forward to get into range, because otherwise he's just gonna be shooting at the hill. And this is what we've been seeing, what I've been saying as well in the past couple of videos. I'm always outnumbering them. See, I've got 2 on 1 here. And he's just going to draw away a bit. And fall back to his Fusilier line. Look at him just getting shredded up. So I did a pretty dumb thing and actually chased after him. That's what he wanted me to do. So I kind of fell for that trap. Wish I didn't, because it didn't help a lot. I did lose a lot of men from that. But yeah, these guys are just keeping each other busy, going backwards and forward. They haven't actually lost that many guys, to be fair. So you'll see now. This is the thing with like Napoleon Total War and just line battles in general. He's gonna have the upper advantage anyhow. Because as soon as I get in his range, he's going to be ready to fire. And I'm not. I'm going to have to line up. So there you go. Look, that's what I mean. He's going to get the first shots off. And that's kind of how this game kind of works. Whoever gets the first shots off are going to win pretty much. But again, he didn't have this line ready. So that allowed me to outnumber him. So I'm just trying to confuse him here with my cav actually. If you see here, I'm just going to move them around. He's not sure whereabouts I'm going to go with them. My cav in this battle were just kind of a distraction more than anything. They weren't going to be good in combat, so they were just kind of used as a distraction. He's actually spread his lines out a lot more than I have, so he's going to get more firepower. But I like to keep my guys in lines of 2, just for melee capability and stuff. So I'm going to make him think I'm charging for these guys. He's going to draw them away, which is going to relieve my, what are they? Voltigeurs? Yeah, Voltigeurs. And now I'm going to charge into these guys. Oh, no I'm not. See what I did there? Put him into square formation. And now I can push up with my Swiss foot. We'll see how I actually do that in a sec, hopefully. From what I remember I do. But now here I am in combat now. He's gone into square formation, and now his cavalry has now pushed over to my side to counter my cav charge. I was trying to go through all the way, but I didn't manage to. So I'll spread out my lines more. Kind of losing the battles here right now. These guys pushed up as well. So I pulled them back because I didn't want them to get outnumbered.
Our men are running, sir.
So look, there you go, there goes our cav. Look at the old guard, get him ready. Get him ready to go into battle. I'm in love with the old guard in this game, they're so good. So my Swiss foot isn't doing particularly well. But that's just because of my bad microing. So I did think it was time to call in the old guard on the left flank. So here they come. The oldest of the guard, not the young guard, the old guard. I didn't actually bring any young guard this time. I normally do when I'm playing as France, but I decided to go for 3 old guard instead of 1 old guard and 2 young guard. I think that's my normal setup. Yep, so they're both gonna run. Goodbye, Swissfoot. We still have 1 of these Swissfoot left, but they are losing 10 of their men. As you can see, not a lot of action going on the right flank. This guy could have easily pushed around and started attacking my left flank, which is what I would have done personally as well. But I guess he didn't in the end. So, old guard now just moving up, putting my cav units behind them. He's going to push forward as well, which is actually what I wanted him to do. You'll see now I'll reform the line a bit because I was no way going to get there in time. He'd already be ready. As you can see, he already is. So you'll see me change the line. There you go. Like another thing, I tried to give at least 1 good tip in each of these Napoleonic videos. Try and keep an angle. If you can have an angle, then you're going to get more fires, more shots off even, not fires, more shots off on the opponent. Because if I'm at like an angle here, and he's in a straight line maybe like that, there's going to be more firepower coming on his guys here than there is on mine. Look at these brave Spanish line infantry. Look at the line of old guard. Let's go take a look at these guys. These guys are great. The most elite French units. The most brave as well. So I'm just pushing my cav round. Also, these guys came back from routing, so they're going to come around here and get a couple of shots off on his Fusiliers. I was very pleased that he moved his... I wouldn't have done that. At least not at that moment, because now this allows my whole line of old guard to push up and just completely destroy these Fusiliers. Let's see if we can get into their view of what happened here. Should look over there. Alright. So here we go. Oh, so it looks like my Portuguese ran out of ammo. He's in range first, so he's going to get the first shots. Well, look at that. You just saw the devastation that they can cause there. I want to get a nice angle for you guys. See, they're gonna... Yeah, look at that. I just love it. I love the muskets and stuff. Or the rifles even. Yep, so they're gonna rout very easy. I didn't think I lost that many there. No, we didn't lose any on this one. So that was very nice. Very easy indeed. Now we just got this line here to finish off. And then the left flank is ours. And then there is the cav units here. Looming over us. I don't think I actually went over all of their units. He did have more cav than I anticipated. As you can see. So yeah, he's now charging in his light infantry. What a dumb thing to do. My Swissfoot is here. Sorry for calling you dumb. But my Swissfoot is here. And they're just gonna... I guess he ran out of ammo too. I think he did. Just gonna retreat my guys so these guys can get ready to fire. They kept on moving around a bit, so I had to in the end just go for a melee charge without getting any shots off. And we're gonna finish them up very easily. So now got to get into battle with his Fusiliers on the left flank. He's still got a nice amount of units over here. So yeah, they're gonna rout. And now what I'm doing here is just kind of bridging this gap. You'll see I'll reform my line a bit. And it'll bridge. They did actually take out a considerable amount, actually. It took about 20 of my guys out there. So maybe that was a smart move from him. Yes, look, I'm just kind of breaching this gap. Keeping them enclosed, not allowing anyone to pass through here with my skirmishers, who are actually out of ammo. So, but I didn't want him to know that. So my old guard are just holding up very well against his Fusiliers. Again, no action on the right side as of now. It's mainly on the left. That's where all the action's going on. So here are my cav. Look at them. They're just waiting to be used. Waiting to take out the Spanish cavalry. These guys have rifles? I think they do, don't they? I know that one of them did. Yeah, these guys do. Yeah, so you know what it does, isn't it? Yeah. Just look at this smoke. Looks crazy. Very nice. The old guard are doing very well on this left flank. So here he comes for a cav charge. Put them into square. Let's have a look at this. Ooh, a nice shot. Nice volley off from the Spanish cav here. Again, not too worried about losing these cav guys. They're just there to fill the gap really while I put these guys into square formation. And also they're just there to keep them occupied while I shoot at them pretty much. Not sure why he went into square. But there we go. His line is slowly thinning out. A lot of our old guard ammunition is going to be used up on this left flank. I'm just moving in my Voltigeurs into range. Ooh, look at that. Took out a nice bunch, about 8 of my guys. See what our first volley does. Very nice. 7. But yeah. So, he's managed to win the cav fight. Again, I'm not too worried about that. His cav doesn't really worry me too much. And even then, they're very weak now. So, sending forward my Voltigeurs who are out of ammo. For one final charge for the French Empire. Against the line of Fusiliers. Let's have a look at this.
One of our units has seized all its ammunition, sir.
Boom. Very nice. So, let's see. One of our old guard units has run out of ammo. So what do? We charge them in. They're going to be able to win that battle very easily there. Look at that, we routed one of his cav. Look at the old guard possibly marching to their death. But they're going to do it for the French Empire. They're going to die for Napoleon. Let's look at this charge. Boom. A nice charge from the old guard. Just reforming a bit here so I can prepare for these guys. About face. There we go, look at that. See, I'm a great commander. Oh, nice early shots off. Taking out a nice bunch of his men. My morale's going to be a lot better, so I'm going to withstand a lot more shots than he is. Let's look at this. The old guard are doing very well. Kind of even right now. See how my Voltigeurs are doing. They've lost 20 of their guys. These guys have lost over 20. See, this is what I mean. Look how well my Voltigeurs did against his guys, and they have like unit upgrades and stuff. So I don't know. I guess they have better accuracy. withdraw my old guard now. And they're gonna run into another line of old guard who are ready to fire at will. Are they gonna get their shots off? Yes, they are. What a bad mistake for my opponent. His line of Fusiliers are battered and bruised. It's just a matter of time before I won the left flank. He's got the angle on me though on this side. But again, I'm going to be able to take more shots than he is. I'm going to be able to withstand more shots. There wasn't much point of reforming my line either, because I would just, you know, waste more of my guys. So we've managed to rout most of his Fusiliers on this side. Now just moving around my Fusiliers of line around to his right flank. Seeing as he's not going to advance on me, I'm going to have to advance on him. So we've got more guys out of ammo. Happens to be another group of my old guard. They just managed to kill them in time. So we now have 2 units of old guard who are low on ammo. So let's see here. He's coming in for another charge of his cav. I already know he's coming, so I'm going to go into square formation. Look at that. Right into my old guard. Yeah, you're not gonna get anywhere with that. Alright. So we've still got a good amount of units left. We've got these 2 Fusiliers of line, 3 including the ones on the right flank. And we still have 2 more Voltigears actually. 3, including these guys already in combat. So our right flank is very strong. Our left flank's about to win. My old guard unit here with most ammo are still high on numbers, about 107 of them left. There goes his cav. See, some of his guys are reforming here. His Walloon Guard. The Spanish. Alright, so I'm just going to reform. He's pushing more of his, what are these, Fusiliers? Yeah. He's got about another 2 or 3. So I sent over his Grenadiers, actually. He's got 2 more Fusiliers left. So we can still protect this left flank. But up against the old guard, he's not going to really stand a chance. So he actually withdrew his guys. I'm down to 29, he's down to 13. I think these guys are actually running low on ammo as well. Alright, so I'm just going to push around my men to the right flank. Try and get the upper hand. He's gonna kind of create a box like thing on top of this little hill, but that's not going to be an issue because we've already witnessed that it doesn't matter about a hill advantage, especially when you're up against elite units like the old guard. But yeah, these Fusiliers of line, they're not going to be doing too well shooting up a hill, but we'll see if we can outnumber them. Alright. So I'm actually going to speed it up here because it did take a while to actually get into combat. Let's see. So you go, he's got 2 Fusiliers and 1 Grenadiers. Look at the Grenadiers, all multicolored. That looks very nice. Alright, just click play. Okay. So, I don't know how, but they're somehow in range of my guys. I guess it was... Oh, was it these guys running away? Yeah, it was these Fusiliers line going. So we sending some more people over. So I'm gonna protect my back with my Fusiliers line. See, sending over his light infantry now. His skirmishers. Hey look, my skirmishers are actually... Oh, they're out of ammo now, but they were shooting at these guys. Alright. So we're gonna now push into this forest area, try and take the right flank, and then push in from behind. That was my goal at that point in time, was to try and get behind, but these guys come out of nowhere. But we're gonna get some shots off because he doesn't know I'm over here. He actually forgot, he was too busy microing over there. That's going to cost him a lot of his guys, about 10 of those first couple of volleys. Again, he's going to charge into me. What do we do? Square formation. Look at that. And straight into the square. Very nice, good job. These Fusiliers of line doing very good. Look at this skirmisher battle. Already witnessed we can easily beat his skirmishers at any range. So it's going to be no sweat for us. Did we lose? Oh, we lost 3 of our guys. We lost 4 brave Fusilier of line. But they did well, they fought to the death. He's going to try and get a charge off on these guys, but he is actually going to rout.
Sir, our general is under attack.
Here we go. Our general wasn't actually in attack. I think a bullet like landed near. Okay. So let's see. We've got our Fusiliers of line over here, getting ready to take on his Fusiliers and Walloon guards. I don't know why I go all like farmery when I say that. Walloon guards. Alright. Ooh, we're in range. There we go. Our skirmishers are in range. And so are our Fusiliers of line. Let's see what they can do here. Very nice. They didn't get a single shot off. But that's because they're shooting uphill. You know, that's the disadvantage they have. But, here we go. We're on the left flank of his Fusiliers. We're going to have the advantage here. And now they're going to get slaughtered. These guys are now in combat. But again, I'm shooting up hills. It's a very hilly map. That could be a good thing, but it could be a bad thing at the same time. So I was just trying to get rid of one unit and then I'll just melee charge the other because I just thought it was honorable to do that. Let's take a look. It's very hard to see any of my units actually. I just really love these smoke effects. I can't get over how good this game does look and play as well. It was a great improvement from Empire. I'm actually glad that they kind of went back and did this era again. I know Empire was actually set in a bit of a different era, just a bit earlier or something like that. I can't remember, I didn't actually play it. But I know it was like line battles and stuff. But I'm actually glad they redid it and made it good. So, here we go, melee charge time. Well, I think so. I think we should be, yeah, there we go, melee charge. They're walking, brilliant. Same thing still going on the left flank. Let's take a look at this melee charge. Oh, they stopped. Oh, I didn't actually melee charge them? Oh, wow, I thought I did. I feel bad now, I would've... I just moved up to get in range. One shot and they got scared. Alright, so here we go. The line has now grown even more. We've got a nice formation starting up here. We've got some good melee units actually to go in. The ones out of ammo, we've got some old guards who can easily take on the Fusiliers. So he's pushed up another line of Fusiliers now onto the right flank to help out his skirmishers and his other Fusiliers. And now he's got the number advantage on the left side. He's out of ammo. Here we go. More guys out of ammo. Here we go. We're going to send them in. Go in for the charge, boys. Did he actually withdraw its grenadiers? No, they're still there. So So I'm bringing up the old guard. Oh, that was my PC. But they're coming in now for a charge. The old guard, they were out of ammo. And the Swiss foot. Can't leave those guys out. See if we can get a good angle of this. There you go. Look at that. I wish my PC would stop making noises. Okay, the old guard, here they come. We've got two of these old guards going in. Boom. Look at that, instantly back up to green. Very nice. I love the old guards so much. And now we're just going to spray them down with our remaining line infantry. So here we go, I'm now outflanking him on the right flank. Getting that angle on him, which I've been talking about. He's got very thin lines, very easy to shoot down. Doesn't actually matter that some of my guys broke. I've still got the upper advantage. I managed to delay them while I moved up my guys to be in range. Look at these brave guys. Alright. It's absolutely crazy battle. Their lines are getting thinner and thinner. Victory's getting near for the French. We pushed up our voltigeurs now to help out on the right flank. It was definitely difficult to take the left flank. I've got to give it to Gunnar the Great. I think that's his name. I've got to give it to him. He did very well holding it, considering I had the old guard on the left flank and he only had Fusiliers and maybe one infantry, light infantry. So I have got to give him credit. It was very good. So he's going for a charge on the right flank, but they're going to get stopped even before they get into combat. Oh yes, he did actually charge his cav into my skirmishers here. But good old Markel Salt said no to that. And came in with a charge of his own. There we go. Come on, Markel. Maybe it's Marchel. Marchal? I don't know. But there we go. Managed to break some more of his Fusiliers and Grenadiers. And now it's just a matter of time before we claim the hill. It was kind of like a battle for the hill type thing. We won the right flank. And now it's just his remaining few units who are going to start to break. As soon as his general died, that was it. So there we go. That was the battle. It was a long battle, but it was a really enjoyable battle. It was really fun to play. It's really fun to actually commentate over afterwards as well. So there we go. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. It's really appreciated. I have a load more of these Napoleon Total War ones to come. I'm actually wanting to do a siege, but they're really hard to get a good amount of people together to do it. And people who won't like just completely spam rockets and stuff. It's just so annoying when it happens. But anyway, that is that. That is the end of the battle. Let's see the stats. I deployed 1,518. He deployed 1,713. He lost over 1,000. I lost over 800. I killed over 1,000 as well. He killed over 800, so that's very good. That was pretty much it. That was the battle. And hope you guys did enjoy. And I will see you guys next time.